Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Sunday, the 16th, and I wanted to bring you this video because I want to keep you guys updated on this product. It's really crazy. I want to show it to you before Casey gets off of it. Okay, if you watched the video before this video is of Robbie Chan, Blue Crown Aquatics, shrimp tea. Well, that's what I call it because they're tea bags. See, my clip's holding it on, and it says tea. So this is shrimp tea. It's just, do you want chamomile? Dark. What kind of tea do you want? Berries? I don't know. But I wanted to show you that shrimp is on that bag, right? And I did the video yesterday at 9 o'clock at night. 9 p.m., almost 9 o'clock, because remember, if you watch the video, I said, my lights are getting ready to go off, so I wanted to do a video before the lights went off, showing that I put this in here. So this is less than 24 hours. And so this is, if you see, other than hair algae, because I have to combat that, all the snails are down on the ground, and they're not moving. I actually have been watching them to make sure, so I didn't film this and go, oh, yeah, look, they're all dead, and they're moving. No, they're all dead. Look, on the video from before, look at that beautiful shrimp. Look at that gorgeous, the thick shell on that. That's cray-cray. It looks like a dead snail over on the other side. Gosh, look at that shrimp. Holy snakies. But it does all the snails. I don't have my rabbit snails in here. But this tank was pretty packed. Look, they were on the glass yesterday, if you guys remember. They were riddled all the way around. Boom, 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 boom. What's that? He snuck out of the water, so we'll put him back in. But look, all gone. No snails. But that's one thing. See the bubbles? So it's kind of like herbal tea. You make it. I have these incredible filters that I get, and if you guys need them, I do sell them. But I put the large ones in because here's a small one for a 10-gallon tank. And then here's one for up to 55 gallons. Way more area for them to eat. Big filters, and they fit in 10 gallons. Look, with tons of room. Look, and I keep my water level down. But look how much room I got, and I don't even have the tube extended. So that tube in the center, that 90 head right there, extends up the length of that tube. So yeah, see, I am in every tank. Almost every. I got some on order to finish. But I gotta take, here's a little baby one. But these are made for 10 gallons. But the thing is, and then here's an off-brand. I don't know what, I'm getting rid of that junk. But here's the thing is, the bigger they are, the more gunk they'll hold. It's more area for the shrimp to sit and feed. But you don't have to clean them as often because they're large, and you can turn it up, and these things won't bang and make a bunch of noise because they're made to be in a larger tank. But I just keep them in here because they just work so well compared. I'm not saying the small ones don't, but you can put more volume through it, more air volume, which you can. This is a 20 long. I could suck this tank down if I stir it up or something, moving the substrate around, or if I'm gravel vacuuming, I turn that air up, and within an hour, this whole tank is crystal clear. Because those sponges are made to handle it. But anyways, so then here's the thing is, you go through the tank and sorry, my brand new nets are in the way. Look how pretty these shrimp are. These fire reds I keep. Try to keep it as high quality as possible. Take out the ones that aren't. super high red, and you know. But anyways, we're not on that discussion right now. But it's the snails, and here's the thing: is I mean they're gone, but I don't know where they went. Usually they're all out eating. They had to have crawled somewhere. There's one there. See, it's just laying on its side. Everything's laying on its side. Snails aren't, shrimp aren't bothered by it a bit. That's why I showed you that one sitting on the bag. Now here's the thing is Mr. Chan says to leave this, to leave it, oh, look at that mama. Man, these things are getting almost black. They said to leave one bag in here for a week. Do this 4 bags. Well, the only thing I could say to that is I don't have a snail problem that bad to where I need to leave it in or do 4 bags. So if you're like me, then guess what? There's that little snail still holding on, that little baby. He gonna fall off quick. What is that back there? Is that a snail or is that some substrate? No, it's just a dead shell. Well, let me feel underneath. Oops, sorry. Feel underneath this lip. Because you always get snails that... Tea bag. See, and I'll show you. Is anything falling? Nothing's falling because there's nothing under there. They're literally all gone. I got some... I don't know what that is. Oh, substrate? Yeah, because I stirred these up. When I moved them, so, or not substrate, I don't know what, it's a leaf matter, maybe? I don't know what the heck it is, but, yeah, it's just some little things floating in the grass and that, whatever that dark thing is right there. But anyways, see the bubbles it makes? So, I'm sure it's easily knocked off, and, it's just whatever's in that water now. It's the solution in it. But he swore to me that, look, and here's the thing. I don't know Robbie personally. We do business together, stuff like that. So I took it upon myself to put him in a tank like this, meaning that, these are fire reds. This isn't a tank with 5 shrimp in it. I probably should have tried it in a tank with 5 shrimp, but I don't have a tank with only 5 shrimp. So more or less what I was thinking is if they all died because his product was wrong, I figured that, hey, he'll be a man of his word. And, I figure if I tell him that his product ain't no good, that he'll replace my shrimp. So that's why I took the chance on a big healthy tank, and I can't believe they're no more. I mean, if you look, see, I don't want to zoom in and I'll zoom in, but I don't want to make your see how it gets all busted up. But the shells are like empty, so they crawled in it, way back in it and died. So it says to go a week. Before you do a water change. Well, if you have that many snails in your tank, you probably want it, I don't know, I would say do a water change. If you have a smaller tank, even with the tank, it just depends on the load of snails due to the fact that when they die, they create ammonia. So, in my opinion, you guys have to just pay attention to that. Maybe test it like today's the second day. Maybe we could do that now and show you guys. I mean, my stuff's right here, but I've never tried it with one hand. So, I went to the store yesterday, got me some new nets. Not actually for the shrimp, but just to have some nets because my other ones, because I like using nets sometimes to move substrates. But I still have my big 120 gallon tank. My wife, that's kind of like it's her tank, but it's our tank together. You know, we kind of make all decisions on it, together. So, and you want to talk about snails? Oh my gosh! I put a substrate in there that was given to me from a pet store. I'm sorry if this is bouncy. Let me see. What can I do? Hold on a minute. See if I can set this up. Here, I got a footstool to where it watches the tank and I can do stuff. Yeah, hold on a second. I got my, here we go. Hold on. Oh, and another thing. If you guys watch my videos, you know my stuff's in my basement. Well, I'm not going to be able to do this either because I got the case on the phone. Gosh, dog it. Oh, maybe I can prop it. Yeah, I got it like that. What? He's got it like that. So it's been really cold out. It's like going down to like 9 degrees and stuff. So what I did is I brought an electric heater down here. It was my father's. So I brought that down here, kicked that sucker on. And I'm sweating right now that it works that well. Let me see if I can get the arm. I'm really sorry about this, you guys, but I didn't think that I was going to be doing all this. I mean, I'll do this stuff. Look, but the arm falls forward now. I'll do stuff all day long. I don't care. Right, that's not going to work. See, I should have been better prepared. But I don't think you guys really care if there's something cool to see. Yeah, let's see if we can prop up a thing of food. Ooh, I know what I can do. I have this big clip. I need to cut it. I'm friggin' sweating my butt ski off. Alright, hold on. I just need something heavier to lean this phone against. Here we go. I got a big glass jar. That'll do it. Unless it falls and you hear whoosh. See, it just almost fell. Because I have to have it so close to the edge. Okay, there we go. That'll be good. That's the best as I could do in such little time. Alright, wait. Ugh. Gosh, I'm sweating my butt off. Okay, so yesterday we put this in. So here we go. We'll get this first bottle. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Alright, do a little shizake. Second bottle number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cap this bad boy. Alright, I can grab the phone again. See what I was trying to make here. Put it in my tester holder. See, I made those Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. They weren't like a huge, I don't know, people, I guess they want to hold more stuff than this, but this is, all my stuff's here. I know what bottle, GH, KH, my ammonias, my pH, nitrite, nitrates. That's it. That's all you need if you're a shrimper. Even with tanks, I mean. I keep this here in case I ask somebody to, somebody to test my stuff and they don't know what it's supposed to be. So it's like 5 minutes or something, but, if you let this stuff sit for 10, 15 minutes, it'll discolor. But my thing is, if there's ammonia in the water, enough trace or enough amount to kill the shrimp, it should show up pretty darn quick. So, in my opinion, if you kill the snails, there's gonna be ammonia. But it doesn't say. Let me see. These are the exact directions that come with it. So here it is. After 1 week, change the water 20-30% and put in a new tea bag. Repeat for 4 weeks to completely rid of pests, snails, planeria, and worms. Well, I have to say, my tank right now is rid of all pest snails. Here's the thing. If not, what is there going to be one snail in there? And see, the thing is, what we all learned. Now look at this tank. Snails. This is my extreme black King Kong. That baby's all over. But it's like snails there. I don't look at. Oh, I don't want these snails in here, but that's the thing. That's a hair from my dog. I gotta get that up. But yeah, look at them. They're all in Sawasatan. Yeah. Oh, little baby. Woo. See, they're getting big since the video I showed you guys. Some are getting pretty darn big. But they're just gorgeous. The blues on them are just popping. Yeah, they're to the point now where they're not scared anymore. They're all coming out to eat. But this tank has... that one just fell right there. Dropped to the bottom. But this tank has a pretty... See, the camera wants to look behind this. There we go. Oh, the babies. But we have seed shrimp. That's what all those white specks are on the back glass. Jeez, look at that. Panda way over there. King Kong. And then the one down below it. Yeah, so this tank has seed shrimp. I don't know if this stuff will kill seed shrimp. I would think not, due to the fact that it's in the shrimp family, maybe. But this tank has, snails in it. So maybe I could pull it out of this tank and then reuse it up there. I mean, if they're that strong and they can go for a week, in my opinion, that tank is done down there. There's no snail that's alive, because, okay, here's the thing also. I won't, okay, if the, oh yeah, it's, yeah, see, it's not, well, it's, yeah, it's here. I'll hold it up against the white wall so we don't, have an issue. It is a tinge off. What do you guys think? It's not pure yellow, but you got to figure that chemicals in there too. So, but when the water was put in this vial, it was clear. I didn't see like a tinge of brown to it or nothing. And here, I'll even fill up another vial just so there's no complaints from anyone about what color the water was when I started. Here's the water out of the tank. Looks as clear as a bell. Now here, I'll pick up the, let me slide that in there. Let me cap it so I don't dump it. Alright, so here we go. So I mean, some people would say, yeah, it's no big deal. Okay, then I'll get the, what is it on my finger? It's weird looking. Oh, it's a piece of So, I mean, it's off, but it's still yellow, but it's it's not a high yellow, but is it a green? Let me see if this thing will stick in the, no. So, see, of course it's going to be hard to, hold on. Jesus, it's so hard to do. Well, you're on white. You know, it's supposed to be yellow. Looks a little green. Let me hold it up. Yeah, see? I mean, we all see the yellow, so it looks like it's 0.25 ppm. Well, I like going 0 with my shrimp. I mean, but that's me. Does anybody agree that there's a trace ammonia? You know, that's your color sheet. And when I bought this test kit a year and a half ago, I marked everywhere where you're supposed to be, you know, for fish. But with shrimp, I don't, you know. But there you go. There's, I mean, it could, people could say, you know, hey, it's yellow. There's nothing to it that, you know, it's not bad. But to me, there's a tinge. But maybe not. You know, I wear glasses. But that's it. After a day, there's your test. Well, see, it does look yellow. Yeah. See, if you put it in a light like that, I don't know. But it kind of does look like 0.25. But anyways, the fact of the matter is it works. So what I can do is pull that bag out and stick it up top. Matter of fact, I'll do that now. Since it's on the video and we see it all, the only thing I don't like is, well, it'll have to do, is the top tank is a Carradina tank. This tank is a Neo tank. But that little bit of water won't hurt nobody. All right, I don't know why I squeezed it out down there, but anyways. Okay, we're clipped in. We are now an Extreme Black King Kong tank. It is the 16th, I don't know, is it 2 o'clock, 2:30, something like that? So, okay, let's see what happens. Remember, this tank has snails, seed shrimp, and that's it. Snails and seed shrimp, and I mean seed shrimp, whatever. I don't care. But the snails, yeah, I don't want that. I mean, and that's the bad thing. You know, people were like, "Oh yeah, put snails in there, put snails in there," and then you put them in, and you see them every once in a while. Then you see that nasty bladder crap like this. Look at this tank, snails all over the front. Then you see their eggs that they're laying. You know, I don't want to see that crap, you know. Oh, the snails in here. So that's what I'm going to do. Look at all the babies in here that just broke out. You know, they're everywhere. And it's like, oh, those are baby shrimps up there, back there. Well, they're not, they're juveniles. They're not babies, but those are my offspring from my orange and my red tiger. You know, playing tag or something. And actually I saw one yesterday that had orange eyes. So see here at Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics, we're trying to hook you guys up with some sick stuff. Look at that. What the heck? What is that? Right, look at the stripes. Holy heck. Cray. Alright. That's the only one. Oh, there's another one there. And that one. Alright, you guys. Anyways, so we'll cut this short and try to come back tomorrow. See? I keep rabbit snails. This mama right here just had a baby last night. I should have videoed it. It comes out like a little piece of a little cotton ball. Yeah, and then the shrimp or the snail's only like, I don't know, a 1/4 inch. So that snail's cruising around in here somewhere. Don't know where, but He's in here. But yeah, that rabbit snout right there, that one's the best. I love it. They go in there, clean her out, keep her clean, and she goes about her business. Okay, everybody. See you tomorrow. Stay shrimpy.